today, when you look at the complexity to manage a linear channel, a lot of that has to do with managing corner cases around live events, live sport, live shows, live news. You need to manage the variability of a show that is, starting here but not exactly sure when, ending here, not exactly sure when, and feed that into a linear timeline with slots, right?
Okay.
And so you need, what do I do when there's an overtime? What do I do when, there is a rain delay, a gap, this type of thing. So we build solutions that can manage that complexity with a lot of sophistication. But, what you see more and more is that when people are watching that same linear channel in a streaming environment where it's not broadcast, it's unicast, meaning that everybody gets a copy of the channel, some of those complications potentially could go away. I'll give you the example. I'm watching a game and there's an overtime. You could, instead of making the decision for the million viewers, you can ask every single people, do you want to see the overtime or do you want to, change to the program that was scheduled to start? And you could manage that fairly easily in a streaming environment. So the point is that linear channel doesn't necessarily translate when you go to a unicast world where everybody gets its own copy. And in fact, there is one more layer, which is that you'll start to see more and more games offered as standalone events, not attached to a linear channel. You watch your NBA game as a standalone event on an app, and it's not, attached to a linear channel, and that makes it easy to manage. So the point is that I see that the complexities, that we have managing linear channels might not be there necessarily all the time. You still have the big broadcast networks that have, millions and millions of viewers, keep the same way of doing things. But when you look at streaming digital-first platform, you'll see more and more, events offered on their apps.